Well, winless versus pointless. Things have got to change. Is this the night? Portman Road has not really been an enjoyable place for Ipswich in this calendar year, but perhaps the last gasp's salvage act against Derby is a portent for things turning. Whilst for Sheffield United, well, a promising start against Bristol City. It has swiftly unravelled from there on. Nearly 6 hours of league football without a goal. Yet to have a shot on target away from Bramall Lane in the league this season. And certainly much intrigue surrounding their team tonight. Davis. Kayuste. Davis. 4 in the area for Ipswich, one of whom is Hurst, one of whom is Akpom, and neither can make the most of it.
Well, trademark Leif Davis, isn't it? What a delivery that is. And really, the left back has got every right to ask your teammates why that ball isn't in the back of the net.
McAteer. Well, it's a little bit of fortune here for Philogene, which he exploits to the full. Them's the breaks when you're down at the bottom. And Sheffield United, who will have been encouraged so much by their opening 20 minutes, fall behind to Jayden Philogene.
Well, it's a little bit harsh, isn't it? But I said about Kieran McKenna, keeping the faith with Jayden Philogene. But I have to tell you, it's the run from Leif Davis. I mean, they get a bit fortunate how the ball ends up with Jayden Philogene. But look at Davis, left of your screen. Watch this run round the side. That distracts Ben Godfrey, and that gives Jayden Philogene not half a yard, a couple of yards to pick his spot. And he does it expertly. And for all the good work Sheffield United have had, undone in a flash.
Oh, Beck taking some brilliant evasive action, and here's O'Hare.
Again, scrappy, but they win it back high up the pitch, and it's a shooting opportunity. But again, sadly, it's another shooting opportunity where they haven't hit the target.
So forward by O'Shea, there's Hurst. Akpom. Now Philogene, fed by Hurst, and wow, Davis flying through the middle. Philogene! In stylish fashion, Ipswich tighten their grip. And Jayden Philogene certainly delivering on his talent.
Well, you are taught, aren't you, to learn from your mistakes, learn lessons. Do not let Jayden Philogene cut in onto his right foot. He's already scored one, and this time, well, it's too easy, isn't it, really? I mean, once he gets the ball here, I mean, picking it up from there, you cannot imagine that a player will have, what, 7 Sheffield United players behind the ball, and yet he's still going to find the back of the net. There'll be an inquest, because it's way too easy. Take nothing away from Jayden Philogene. From his perspective, it is brilliant. It's a stunning strike, but he should never be allowed that far infield to take that strike, and it's a long, long way back for Sheffield United from here.
Peck. Barry trying to make inroads unsuccessfully, but Peck in those situations has come out the winner a good number of times tonight. Into Cannon!
There it is, first shot on target away from home this season. And it's a smart effort, and we just haven't seen enough of that from Tom Cannon. It's a brilliant touch, a quick strike, tries to catch Alex Palmer out of that near post, and it's a smart save.
Oh, and it might fall here for Hurst. And he finds a way through Michael Cooper. And the winning feeling surely is back at Portman Road. But from a Sheffield United point of view, what a mess.
Yeah, well, that's 10 goals in not yet 5 games, and Sheffield United's recent championship success has been built on really, really solid defensive foundations, and this season they've been anything but. And again, it's so messy and so avoidable, it almost beggars belief. That touch there, and then there's a mix-up. Yes, it breaks kindly for George Hurst, but again, Michael Cooper, who was incredible last season, absolutely incredible for Sheffield United. Can't say the same so far this season. It's a shot that should never find the back of the net. It gets worse for Ruben Sayers.
Nunez not in the end quite finding a way through, but the Portman Road public enjoying his first few flourishes. It's Philogene! Feel the power! That's how to seal a hat-trick! And Ipswich Town's season is well and truly underway.
Well, don't ask me about man of the match later on, will you? No point. Outstanding from start to finish. What I liked about him in the first half, there were a couple of situations where he came in on his right foot and then he went on his left, and that made sure that Ben Godfrey had a problem, not knowing. But once again, Ipswich win the ball back up high. Again, he's got a lot to do, but look at that. Works the space on that left and has full faith that his weaker foot can produce a strike, a rocket like that. It's absolutely stunning. All 3 goals stunning, and it's a night he's not going to forget in a hurry.
Yeah, he'll remember the first time that he scored a senior hat-trick. Smodics beyond Azon this time. Sumare. Egeli will take it on. Here's Jack Clark. And through the legs of Cooper again. The Sheffield United wounds are deep. But the Ipswich joy unconfined. And it's turning into a real battering for the Blades.
Well, with every passing goal, Ruben Sayers will be fearing for his job. It's been a horror night for him, and yet in between the boxes his team haven't played that bad. But again, that is so easy for Jack Clark. Picks up the rebound and gets one touch and he's in beyond, and of course he's close and he hits it hard and low, and again it goes through the legs of Michael Cooper. On another day the goalkeeper could save both those, that and George Hurst is, but it's a bad night for Sheffield United. It's a brilliant night for Ipswich.
Oh. Well, it does fall the way of Clark, and now it will reach Smodics, and Cooper spreading himself to avoid further damage.
Yeah, I bet Sammy Smodics wishes he could have this again, because he is a man of a variety of finishes, and this one, if he lifts that, I think he probably scores.
Well, it's been a long time, but Kieran McKenna and Ipswich Town have the winning feeling once again, and in the end, it's emphatic, it's handsome, and the standout figure, Jayden Philogene, with an exhibition of his considerable talents and a first senior hat-trick. First clean sheet for Ipswich 2, which is another notable fact, but so much good for Ipswich, all rather ugly for Ruben Sayers after a pretty positive start to proceedings, and the expressions, the body language says it all. He may be a man walking on ever-thinning ice after a truly horrendous start to life at the Sheffield United helm. 5 successive defeats. But on the other side of the coin, unbridled joy for Jayden Philogene and for Ipswich Town, whose season has really got going here tonight. The final score at Portman Road, Ipswich Town 5, Sheffield United 0.